Hello everyone. In this video, we will discuss what is the basic difference between the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling. Here you see the picture, which is already well explaining the concept or difference between the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling. What I have understand about the difference of the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling is basically the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling is a mirror image of each other. Let's discuss with the concept of bibliometric coupling. What is bibliometric coupling? Bibliometric coupling basically suppose two authors A and B are writing the papers. As you see, two authors A and B are writing the paper, or they have already write the paper, but they have used the citation of paper C or document C to explain the particular concept. Then there is a relationship build up which is called bibliometric coupling. Suppose there is a well-known document with the name of Kessler 1963, which is explained the concept of bibliometric coupling. Those who want to write a paper in the field of bibliometric coupling or using the methodology of bibliometric analysis to explain any other field or any field, whether it is medical science, computer science, or finance, so they will definitely use the Kessler's reference to explain the concept of bibliometric coupling. And that use of Kessler's reference in all that document creates a bibliographic coupling relation between all those documents which are using the Kessler's citation in his or her paper or in its document. Now, what I have told in the inception of this video, that bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling are the mirror image of each other. As you see both the pictures, if you paste the bibliometric coupling in front of any mirror, the image created in the mirror is quite similar to the co-citation coupling. We have already discussed the bibliometric coupling. Now we move to the concept of co-citation coupling. What is the co-citation coupling? There is a lots of confusion at the time of bifurcating both these concepts, but here I am trying to explain. Suppose Mr. C is going to write a paper. In the previous concept, two persons are writing the paper or two or more persons are writing paper, but here we just want to talk about only one person. Suppose Mr. C or document C is right now preparing or already prepared, and document C uses the reference of document A and B simultaneously in a single paper to explain a particular concept. Suppose I have used Kessler's citation and small citation to explain the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling in a same document which is I am going to write. Suppose I am going to write a paper on a commodity market, or suppose I am going to write a paper in event study, and I have used to explain the concept of event study. I have actually used two papers or two or more papers or more papers to explain the concept in my paper simultaneously. Then the relationship between both two paper or two or more paper is called the co-citation coupling. Suppose here the C is writing paper and C use the citation of paper A and B to clarify the concept or to use the reference of that paper. That means the use of reference A and B in document C creates a relationship of co-citation coupling, whereas here is the two authors already writing the paper, means here the citation of one paper used in two paper, here the citation of two papers used in one paper. Here is the two documents which are writing, which are already developed, uses the citation of any other one paper. Here is the only one paper which is already or writing, but uses the citation of two papers in a same document. That is called the co-citation coupling. That is the difference. I hope you can not easily understand, but you can get some insights about the difference about the bibliometric coupling and co-citation coupling. Thank you.